Good morning, Dynasty traders. Today is the 7th of April, uh, 2025. It's currently 9:51 a.m. Okay. YouTube was giving me a hard time logging in. We are now logged in. We're going to share the screen. Share the screen. There you go. Okay. This is the 1 minute chart. Okay. Give me one moment. Okay. Share the screen. And we're back. All right, so this is the 9:30 candle. We are currently here, 9:50. Okay, this is the uh, new day, new week opening gap. Okay, we went back to 75%. Now we're shooting right back up. We came back to the low of the new week opening gap, and now we're slowly climbing back up. Okay. Today's first presented fair value gap, from what I see, is right here. Okay. And this is going to be purple. Market structure. Let's go at it. Let's do a little analysis. Went down, up, no new low, up, no new low. Now we're heading back up. Good. Now let's go a little bit deeper within. Just not drive. So it's a nice drive back up to pre-open prices. I think these highs are going to be taken, possibly with these two. And we're going to probably fill the gap. Okay. And these bigger lines over here, this is the premium wick. So let's see if I hope the charts are gonna load if I go back in time. So this is on a daily. Yes, the load. Awesome. So this is this wick. All right. These big lines. Let's make them a bit thicker. 2 pixels. Perfect. So back in. Okay. So those lines are the 25% delineation of the premium wick. Now that we took this liquidity, it's time to take these ones. Ouch. All right. We're surely going to take it. These ones right here. Let's take this off. All right, so for now, I want to see it break these highs, right? We took this low, which um, which allowed us, which gave us the strength to come take these highs. All right, let's go ahead. Those highs were taken. Oh, my bad, everyone. These highs were not taken. I will find you and I will kill you. I should put Liam Neeson as a thumbnail in the in my videos and just say liquidity taken. That'd be hilarious. I will find you and I will take you. Too funny. I don't know if I get popular, he would come after me for using his face. I don't know if that's even possible, but yeah. I have a feeling that it's going to start reversing at the gap. That's the low of the premium wick, but at the top of the gap, like right over here. Let's put a line on that. Let's put a line on that. Let's see. Let's put a line at that because it's a lot of, but this looks like high resistance liquidity. So let's give it a little because it's very jagged. I don't know. It doesn't seem like it would pass that. So let's give it a little delineation like that. We could see it to the right. Okay, perfect. All right, let's see chat. This is a spot. This is the low of the premium wick, and this is the high of the new week opening gap. Left a nasty wick to the downside on the 1 hour. Right here. Boom. Typically at 10 o'clock is where I take my trades. So now we took liquidity. Will we be heading back for these equal lows over here? Most probably. We took both sides. We took this one, which paved the way for new highs. So they were protected over here. Took them. Took these ones for those shorts. What's next? These guys over here. On the 5 minute, I got two back-to-back fair value gaps. Take those little rectangle boxes. This one over here. Put this in FEG. Perfect. And then we got this one over here. Because there was a little volume imbalance. So that's why we take it with the volume imbalance if it didn't pass the consequent encroachment of the fair value gap with the volume imbalance included. So if this wick would have passed the midpoint including the volume imbalance, we would take from this high to the bottom of the wick. That has passed. So let's look back at it. On the 1 minute. Okay, so I mean, can we be using this as an inverse? Wait. So volume imbalance over here. Let's zoom in. No, here. No, okay. So I take this to here, do that. Appears below. I want to see if these candle bodies can close within this. 20 seconds left. I guess not. All right. This is the top of the gap. So we're going to close the gap and start turning around from there. Maybe. These are the 5-minute fair value gaps. That's the first presented fair value gap. First presented fair value gap is always on the 1 minute. Just so you guys know. It's quite slow at this morning. Let's go see what we have. If we have some, we shouldn't. Not at this time. Some news. Yeah, exactly. Nothing. No high impact news today. Okay. I still want to see maybe like this come back down here. Use this as a like an order block. Springboard its way to the high of the new week opening gap, and from there maybe start turning around. That's what I would like to see. Let's go see the news. A lot of fear in the markets. A lot of fear in the markets. Might be a good time to start buying. Might be a great time to start buying. But we'll keep an eye out. Sounds about right. Nice little push. Great push. Now, why is it lagging? Why isn't it showing my time on the right? Let's reload. Hoping it doesn't crash. Still does not show the time on the right. Oh no. Okay, so I don't know what's happening to this Oanda feed. But something ain't right. Let me go check my internet connection speed. Thank you for your patience. We will be back shortly. Internet connection seems perfect. But what the heck is happening to TradingView? Hello, TradingView. Reload site. I don't care. I don't know what to say. All right, well, TradingView is obviously having a hard time. I do not understand. I'm gonna keep on streaming until it's, I guess, fixed or like past 11, because I mean, how do you want me to trade this? How do you want me to trade this? Let me go see if TradingView is having a hard time. TradingView. Crash. Should reload it. Sorry, guys, for the technical error, but it's not on my end. I mean, it's clearly having a hard time. And it's funny because let's say it's gonna refresh, right? It's not gonna show a new candle, but it's just gonna show this candle higher. Here, I'll show you guys. Like, look, I refreshed the page on the right, start giving me data. Same candle, just taller. So I mean, something is weird. Maybe like check this out. Let's see. Maybe if I go over here, I go in Nasdaq, NAS, okay, and I choose another provider like Pepperstone, I guess, FXCM. Let's go with Pepperstone. Boom. Okay, there you go. So I guess it's Oanda that's having a hard time. God damn, that flew. Wow. Okay. So it was Oanda that was having a hard time with the feed. It was not. It was not TradingView. So we're back. We are back. Let me just go back on the daily. Take the premium wick that we were talking about. It took the whole thing. Remember what I said right before, right here, right before it started ripping. I said there's a lot of fear in the markets, and it's a good time to buy. That's amazing. That's uh, that's 1,000 points for you right there. Go look at it on the hourly. That 1 hour for yeah, up top here and bounced. Take my money and bounce. That was a big bounce. That was a huge bounce. Holy shit. Let's see if Rwanda's back. I feel like it will just keep on trading it over here. All right. So that's the 1 hour. That's impressive. Took all of this. I was saying that's highly high resistance liquidity. Just rammed straight through everyone. Took it to the last stop and not reversed. So kind of crazy. But why? What? What is going on over here? Why did this? Why is what? Why is this passed? Why did it pass everything over here on Pepperstone, but not on Wanda? That's crazy, bro. I'm gonna start trading futures market soon. Too much fugazi on the spot market. Too much fugazi. That's clearly manipulation. Boom. Okay, so remember how I was saying that we'll use the premium wick, and I was doing all of my analysis on the on the Wanda chart. So let's show you guys what happened on the Wanda chart. This is what happened. Okay, so let's go back into the 1 minute. It gapped, just stopped giving, and the bodies stopped at the 75% mark of that premium wick and reversed right there. The bodies did not pass, which is pretty nice. Now to see the whole price action on the left here, oops, let's go back. We'll go back to this one. Okay, I'll show you the Pepperstone. Like this is the price action. That's what happened. That's clearly manipulation. Okay, clearly manipulation. Let's see if we can make it below that 1010 mark. Yikes. How about that for manipulation? Makes no sense. Why did it stop? Okay. It's currently 1025. I mean, a possible short below this, like using this for value gap over here. That's the only thing that I could note. I always like using the second one. So if there's two back to back, right? I like using the second one for an entry, not the first one. And those are huge swings. That's like 170 points. That's 170 points. That's crazy. Okay, so I'll take a short at this order block. This is 642, 760. But that's 120 points. That's crazy volatility today. Like, this is nuts. This is where legends are made. All right, Wanda stopped working again. Pepperstone still working. So let's go off of Pepperstone. In 15 minutes, did 1,700 points. What am I saying? Yeah, 1,700 points. That's movement. I mean, for now, there's no trade for me. Look, it's gapping. It's just stupidity. That's just retarded. All right. Well, so much for that Oanda feed. People are still fearful, and this will be bought back up all the way over here. Whatever. I'm not impressed with Oanda at all. I'm gonna start the Probably futures trading tomorrow or after tomorrow. The futures paper trading, because it's quite frustrating. Have your whole setup ready. It went to the 75% of that premium wick. Start to see a reverse, and then poof, you don't see the drive all the way up, and you don't see the drive down. So today is not the day to be trading, because this was clearly like where, how, and then poof, a bunch of nonsense. But as we were saying, too much fear in the markets. Somebody big bought, or multiple big people bought, institutions, whatever. This was where I was interested, but uh, I was having a hard time linking up my live stream and my YouTube and my webcam. So this was that was probably the setup that I was going to be looking for. So after the open, right, we have a low, a high, a low, a high, a low, a high, and a low. Okay, right here when it passed it, closed above, right? Okay, that's where I would start looking for some longs. I mean, it's easy to say in retrospect, but that's how my logic goes. Okay, so I usually trade with market structure. So right here we broke market structure. Okay, we closed above it. All right, and after that we dug deeper into this candle. So right now, right when this closed, that's where I would have been looking for buys. Okay, my brain would have started looking for buys. It would start looking for buys because at the same time we took this liquidity out and we had a bunch of equal highs laying resting up top. So right when this candle closed above this high, okay, I would have most probably stretched a nice little fair value gap right here. Okay, dived, dug right into it, and then left. So that's when I would have started thinking for buys. Nonetheless, this is interesting. You see, buyback from here. This didn't pass. Buys didn't pass. Is it going to close lower? Maybe. Let's see. Thank you, Pepperstone. Shout out Pepperstone for supplying a nice feed. So now we're currently at the bottom of that premium wick on the Oanda chart. We bounced from there, came back down. Let's see if we can close below this bottom. Wicks and all bodies close below this wick. All right, so now we're approaching. Now we are approaching this price, which is like the top of the new week opening gap. Over here, let's do a little bit of. All right, are we gonna break it? Pass through a new week opening gap price high. price moves are these price moves are made to test your scaling capabilities. Okay, so if they're made to test our scaling capabilities, we'll scale down. Here we have 1 unit. Let's see what we got. Yeah, that was a clear sign of manipulation. Look at that. Look at that. Tell me that's not nasty. We're breaking through slowly but surely. Probably going to take a short right here. It's a lot of points. Like a lot. Let's see. Set the price range. Let's see if I put my stop loss. Let's say I put my stop loss over here. Okay. So it's 223 points on a single fair value gap. It's crazy. Volatility is back, baby. That's great. Okay, so we're not able to break these lows. Bodies closing below though. This last down candle before that big up move, which is the order block. Still gonna use this price as a still gonna use this as an entry on the shorts. Still gonna use that as entry on shorts. 15-minute candles, nasty. But that's a 15-minute fair value gap here. There's these two little equal highs resting here. So do I take this one? Probably not, because this is where I put my stops, and they're really close by to one another. So, I mean, orders probably going to be right here. $10.45. Reach back in here. Not buying it. Right here, we took this. Gonna come back here. Take this. And after that, short over here. Right after taking these. So, oh, Capital Preservation Day. National Capital Preservation Day is today on these 1,700 points swings. Well, let's see. That's bananas. Took this by one tick, 1 point. Now we're going for these suckers right here. Wait, why does not my stream? What? What? It wasn't showing for the how much time? Oh well. Anyways, so we were talking about this order block right here. Okay, we took it. We went below. We took this low. Now I think I'm going to be aiming for these equal highs, dipping into this SIBI and fair value gap, taking shorts above these two relative equal highs. Let's see how that goes. Let's remain patient and see if our setup is offered to us. If not, well, we followed the plan and we live to fight another day through these uh, massive. Look at this. This is days. That's that's crazy. Haven't seen those in a while. Trading is really a waiting game. It's patience. Can't just take like, jump in, buy this, buy that. No, it's really you have to set conditions for yourself and wait. Sit on your hands. Sit on your hands. Wait. Wait for that perfect outcome that you look for every time. Capitalize on that. Okay. Even though that perfect outcome doesn't work every time, back test it, make sure it works more than 50% of the time, and you will be winning. But just wait for that setup to happen, like we just did, and like we're doing right now, and like we will keep on doing until we become multi-millionaires, and maybe even billionaire. You never know. That's just a scaling. That's just a scaling challenge. That's it. The rest is there's a little fill over here. That's not the right one. Optimal trade entry would be here. Optimal trade entry would start over here, all the way to here. So yeah, I will bet on this fair value gap with inverse and an order block. put this over here. So this is the definition of scaling down. I put 1 unit instead of the usual 20 units that I usually put because it's still going to offer me a nice payout. And opportunity to, let's say, if a price action continues, takes us in, breaks down, right, and then gives us some more opportunities to short. Well, I could keep on adding on a 1 unit trade, But if I was 20, the price swings are just horrendous for the account size that I have, which is I'm trading with 100,000. 100,000 doll hairs in this case, since it's paper trading, but still trading the way I usually trade for you guys, like how you guys can see. A lot of dull hairs. Come on, take those eyes. So I just hit my price. Let's go. Get those dull hairs, baby. And we are in. All right, let's see if we can move down right here. I put it right above this order block. Stop loss. And off we go. At 1 to 1, I'll put it back in my entry. The stop loss. Like that, make sure I don't lose anything. And secure. Maybe like that's 1 unit, by the way, guys. Not 20 like I usually trade. And I'm still making 140. So you see, we're at 140 here. I'll bring it back to break even plus commission. Break even plus commission. And if it was at 1 to 1. And if it comes back to my price, well, it comes back to my price. Like days like today on top of that, where my stream wasn't really working properly, you're not really in the flow, a bunch of things happening. You want the maximum amount of how do you say serenity and chances on your side because it's not a usual day. but it's still gonna rake in $601. Doll hairs. 600 $601 dollars. I don't know, I just feel like saying doll hairs all the time now. Okay, maybe that's my new thing, doll hairs. But yeah, 601 doll hairs. Um, which is amazing for one unit, and I'm risking nothing. So that's the trade we have today. There you go. See that? Came right back into this. That shorted. It's gonna end up a little bit lower. Boom. There you go. Patience, grasshopper. So that's the trade today. I'm in the trade. Uh, I'm gonna actively, let's say, manage it. I won't keep you guys posted here all day with me, but this is a trade that we took. We waited. We were patient. Short position. Okay, we took it at the bottom, at the top of this inversion. Okay, so stop loss was right here initially, and she was there. Stop loss is here, and she. Oops, that's the stop loss. That's not it. No, again, same thing. Anyways, whatever. So no risk on this trade. And we're about to get stopped out. And boom. I could feel it coming in the air tonight. I'm gone. Ooh. And we got stopped out. So that was it. That was the trade. We put it back break even. Not going to be risking anything more than that. Today, not really feeling it. Big price swings, anyways. Yeah, I'm just not feeling it overall. So protected myself, and tomorrow we can come back stronger, more concentrated, and hopefully Trading View will not give us a hard time with charts. in the morning or YouTube. On that note, uh, I hope you guys liked the stream. Today was a bit weird. It was a weird one. Like and subscribe. Yeah. Ciao.